Hey everybody, Brady Webb over at American Mortgage Solutions. Hey, it's just been wanting to catch up with you guys after the first year. Been doing a little bit of traveling, got back in the office, and been kind of buried for a couple of weeks. But I did want to touch base with everybody and give everybody kind of an outlook for 2019 on the real estate market. 2018 was it was a good year. It was a little bit flat, not quite as active as the years in the past, but I think there's a lot of good things going forward in 2019. One, prices have started to soften a little bit. They're not going up as fast as they were. You're starting to see that. I think more and more I'm seeing this market switch from a buyer's market to a seller's, or from a seller's market actually to a buyer's market. And I've started noticing that you're seeing price reductions again, not seeing as many full price offers. And to me, that's all positive things, positive for the buyers, people on the markets, and it's not bad for sellers either. Prices are still strong, inventory is still low, so there's still a big demand, especially with the millennials. I was reading something the other day, actually, I think it was 45% of home buyers they're predicting in 2019 will be millennials. So, there's still a lot of demand, and they're predicting rents are going to go up too. So buying a house is still by far I think the best investment that you could possibly put into your portfolio. And it's a great way for somebody like a millennial to start to build some kind of financial wealth and stability. And that's how I got started way back when, was investing in real estate. But to give you a little update on rates, so rates have actually, back at the November into the 1st of December, we were doing loans at 5 1/8, 5 1/4 on a 30-year fix with good credit. Those actually have come back down to about 4.75 right now. And we're doing FHA, USDA loans around 4%, 3.99, 4%. So rates are fabulous. Let me give you an example. So they're predicting interest rates this year to go up to, by the end of the year, somewhere around 5.5%. So if you could buy a house today or in the next quarter, and they're still 4.5%, say it's 4.5%, and you finance $150,000, your principal and interest payment before you add taxes and insurance, so it's going to be about $760. Say you wait, and I'm going to talk about a little bit about wasting time here in a minute, but say you wait and that rate goes to 5.5%, your payment's going to be $851. That's $91 difference because you chose to wait instead of take action and maybe go ahead and have your lender, have someone like me, a mortgage broker, help you get pre-approved. If you're not able to get pre-approved, let somebody put a plan together for you and get you on the right path, so that by waiting, it doesn't cost you more money. Say if you did go ahead and finance 150, you paid the extra $91 because the rates went from 4.5 to 5.5. If you couldn't afford that extra payment, then you're going to only be able to buy less house. So you would be, I think the number's about, you would have financed less, $12,000 to $13,000 less on the loan in order to keep the same payment. So again, the longer you wait, the less you can buy because the rates are going to go up, your payment's going to be higher. So, if you have any thoughts of wanting to get into the housing market, get out of an apartment, get out of whatever situation you're in, and you don't own a house and you want to have your own house, something better for your family, maybe more space for your kids, hey, this is the time to do it. And if you're not sure you can do it, give someone like me a call and we'll be glad to take a look at everything. We actually have a program called a Home Shopper's Advantage. We'll go ahead and actually fully underwrite your file, even though you don't have a house picked out. You might not even be working with an agent. We'll go ahead and get all your information, just like you've got a contract on a house, run the thing completely through underwriting, and have you 100% approved. That way it takes all the stress out of it. You don't have to worry about later on, okay, I'm not going to get approved. Oh my gosh, what I got to do next? You've already been through the whole process. You go, we can hook you up with a great real estate agent, or if you've already got one, you go out shop for a house. When you write that contract, you're like a cash buyer. No stress, close the thing in 15 days or less, and then you'll be on to improving financial your financial situation. A couple of things I want to talk about. I don't want to take up a ton of your time. Loan limits this year have gone up. So in the last year, I think they were $453,100 was the maximum you could do on a conventional loan. This year they've gone up to $484,350. Before you get into what's called the jumbo markets, kind of non-conforming market, they usually have higher interest rates on those by at least a half a point in most cases. For instance, a conventional loan somewhere in 4.5, 4.75. If you're doing a jumbo, you're probably going to be paying 5 to 5.25, maybe 5.5. Now, one good thing about my company, we have being a broker, we actually can do business with any investor in the country. And I'm actually able to get you a conforming loan up to $679,000. So instead of going into the jumbo market where you're going to pay that half a point higher in rate, you're going to get the same rate as a conforming loan. So, if you're calling me today and you wanted a loan, that was $400,000 or $484,000, which is the maximum loan limit, I could actually go to 679 and give you the same exact interest rate. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. But the limit is 484,350 for most people. We can go up to 679. A couple other things, there's all kinds of different loans for those of you that are new to the market. You got conventional, FHA, USDA, VA, you do renovation loans. There's all kinds of things out there. I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you get with a good mortgage person, they are going to look at your situation and put you in something that's going to be the best overall